All right, so some Shnerd bites.
And
Back at it
canceled.
again. We got GTA. They just
Yeah.
dropped a new fucking trailer, bro.
Yeah, nutty too. It's nutty
And
that they for a few reasons.
yeah, and it's because before we even start, have you played any of the? I know you played a few of them, but just for the audience, have you played any of the trilogy that they're remastering? Have you played any of them?
The new ones?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm talking about
You're talking
yeah.
about the new remasters?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played any. I watched the I've played every single GTA,
Yeah.
but I've never played this. I've never even the only remaster that I played was on your account.
Well, I'm talking about like the GTA games in general.
Oh,
So
I played all of them. Yeah, I played all of them.
So you have
Yeah.
played GTA 3, Vice City,
I
and
played all of them. Yeah, I've
yeah,
beaten
yeah,
every single one. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So it's
That's
pretty.
to me, Doc. To me, GTA is your Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah, yeah. I actually never beat the GTA 3, the first
Yeah, the one with Fido or whatever the character's rumored name was.
in Liberty City, and you ever play Vice City though?
For sure. That's a
Yeah,
really
dude.
good one. Yeah,
Dude, that's the one.
amazing one.
That's the one that introduced me to GTA, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great game to get on. That's almost as good as getting on San Andreas.
And I have the craziest memory of being at the park and just like hanging out with just me and some random kid there. And we're just like at the park, and he's like talking about GTA. And mind you, we're just like we were kids, like elementary school, like maybe like fifth grade, fourth grade at the most. And there he was like, he played GTA 3. And I was like, "Oh, I never played that one, but I have Vice City, and I play that a lot now." And he was like, "Oh, do you have motorcycles on there?" And I was like, "Yeah, they do have motorcycles. That's what I like to use a lot." And he's like, "Oh, you're so lucky," but for whatever reason, it engraved in my mind forever.
Dude,
like,
you know what I remember about those games? What we and Karen would do is we would beat the game, and then we'd beat it again, and then we would try to beat the game where we obeyed all the traffic stops.
oh my god!
Yeah, so
you just RP'd it
way too much. Like
hell, you know what that is?
No, I was gonna say OP. Like we
you role played it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say like we were overpower playing it. Like, but the other thing is, the thing about GTA 3 and Vice City is I remember being in elementary school and I can't remember when
San Andreas.
When did Vice City come out? What year were we in school?
Since you're looking it up, I'm gonna guess 2003. It had to be right before middle school.
1980 it says. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what?
No, you're almost spot on. 2002, October
2002.
20. One favorite thing about GTA I remember is I loved when I was in school, whether it was middle school or elementary school, doesn't matter. But I remember for sure both those years of my life, all those years of my life. I remember at both schools having moments of being in class, and I can remember them like they were fucking yesterday. Sitting in class and sitting there and just being like, I hate school so much. I just want to go home and play I want to go home and play GTA. I cannot wait to kill a whole bunch of people on this fucking but to me, like that game was like such an escape from my real life.
For sure,
you know what
dude.
I mean? I miss that. So I know what you mean about that nostalgia.
So I have a few more nostalgia things.
Yeah.
So I always have fond memories of me, you, and Karen playing GTA on like on your PlayStation and back.
Was that? Oh no, the B4.
That's when you had the thick PlayStation. That's when
you didn't mean GTA
PS2.
4. Yeah, you didn't mean GTA 4 though.
Yeah. No. Those are some of my fondest memories. But speaking of GTA 4, I'll never forget when I first got GTA 4, and it was like I think it was like 2008 when that game came out. And I think I was like 16, 15, something around there. And I just remember you came over, and it was just me and you were just smoking weed, and we were just chilling. And I was like, dude, I have GTA, bro. You have the new GTA while we played? You're like, hell yeah. and you're just causing havoc, just destroying everything, just killing hell of people. And I swear to God, I was like, dude, imagine if this was just real at like if like you cast like all these people, because this is the first time when the AI was really just kind of like dramatic, and we're like, dude,
it was Ragdoll. Remember the GTA 4 was Ragdoll.
Exactly. And we're like, dude, you're causing so much havoc in this world. And me and you just started laughing so fucking hard just because me and you just
being psychos.
Yeah, I was like, just imagine living in this world and you're like destroying all these people's like civilizations, and like you're just destroying their fucking morale. Or just people are driving
like a
by.
God, like
a god. Exactly.
Like you get hit with a bullet and you're like soda.
Dude,
nutty.
I'll never forget like the transition from GTA San Andreas to GTA 4 and how hilarious it was. How me and you were just like, dude, you're just causing havoc in this fucking universe. And me and you were just like, oh my God. We really thought about it because
it's ridiculous.
At that time, it was pretty much next level. So it was just like,
yeah, because they started, for anybody listening at that, the difference in GTA 4 to any of its predecessors is night and day. They had started adding glare effect. They had started adding anti-aliasing on like a crazy,
so much stuff though.
There the distance that in the game that you could see from one end of the street to the another was was game changing. Like,
dude, it'd be like
so much.
I guess for anybody watching nowadays that doesn't remember any of that, it'd be like comparing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 to Call of Duty Modern Warfare nowadays. You know what I mean? That's literally like you said, night and day.
It is. And another thing is, I remember some of those times too, because I can't remember. Was that with the ballad of Gay Tony?
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I remember that day, because I remember being like in love with those games, and me and you would just get fucked up and play those games. But I remember you being like, I got the DLC, it's the Ballad of Gay Tony, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, they have DLC.
To buy the new game. Dude, this is one of the last I remember what you're talking about.
This is the first and only GTA that you got before me. Where I was like, because remember I came over and I was like, what, there's a new GTA? And you were like, yeah.
Dude, and you know how I got those GTAs?
Huh.
One of the last ever rentals from Hollywood Video I ever did. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rest in peace.
Right.
Yeah, dude. I remember that gun in Ballad of Gay Tony that would like dent cars. It would like
destroy dude, it was the AA-12 and then with explosive rounds, bro. I'll never forget that, dude.
That gun, dude, was like
it was fucking murder, dude. Fucking murder.
Dude, all I know is me and you discovered immortality with that gun. Like no cops could approach you if you just were like left, right, down, up, left, right, down, up, and then you get all the guns, and then you just go in circles. And if you were underneath like a overpass where the helicopter couldn't get you,
dude, that was that's before we didn't have to do that. That was after. I mean, that's because we just had you save the phone number. Yeah, you just do the same cheat over and over again.
That's right. You could just do the phone. I'm sorry, you're right. The phone number. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, dude, that game, man, that's such a good memory of us just fucking losing it, smoking blunts,
right,
and like fucking totally just dying laughing. I have a funny story for you about GTA 3 if you want to talk about some trilogy shit to go back.
Oh shit!
Like 5th grade or 4th grade, we would stay at each other's houses, and we would. Every other weekend, it was either he was at my house or I was at his house. Me and Kyron were always together when we were growing up. And we loved the same video games. So whenever he got a game, he'd just bring it over to me and then we put it in my PS2. Or vice versa. If I got one, I'd just bring it to him.
Yeah.
And GTA 3, dude. Me and him were playing this game for weeks. And I, at this time, fucking remember this is when I would rage quit games like officially, as a kid.
Oh yeah, I remember, bro. Ancient Chinese Secret. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so this is the origin of the Ancient Chinese Secret. So Kyron, one time he comes over, we're playing GTA 3 and he's like, we're doing a mission. He's like, let me do it. And I'm like, no, and I die. And he's like, come on, dude, let me do it. We're at my house, but I'm just being an asshole. I'm being a stubborn little shit. And because he damn well knows, he's like, I can do it, but you're just getting mad. So I do it again, I die. I do it again, I die. And he's like, Josh, let me fucking play this. Like, let me beat this mission for us so we can move on. Because we would just stay up all night for 24 hours playing this game. And he comes over. We get through that mission, and I die again. And I go one more time, and I swear I'm fucking done, dude. And I died right at the beginning of the mission, and I just started stomping on my PlayStation. I just was stomping on it. And he was, I remember he looked at me and he's like, so no more games, huh? And I was like, no, dude, I fucking hate this game.
That's fucking goddamn, bro.
I called Sony the next day and I was like, hey, my friend got mad and destroyed my PlayStation. Can I get a new one? And they sent me a new one.
Dude, yeah, I think I actually remember you telling me this story.
Yeah, that happened 3 or 4 times where I broke my PlayStation and I let them know like, hey, it got dropped or it just stopped working, and they would be like, okay, you have your receipt still? I was like, yep. And they'd go, send it to us, we'll send you a new one every time.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
so I had like a new PlayStation all 8 years I had a PlayStation.
It makes sense now. Everything makes sense now.
Yeah.
Like
no repercussions.
Let's check out this new trailer now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rockstar.
Cockstar. It's a serious improvement.
Big improvement. Like, look at that. It's funny though too, because I feel like people have already been doing this for a while though. You know what I
mean? And this specific one. Now I remember this. This is not a very good improvement. The one that's about to happen for Vice City.
Yeah, I mean they all look like they kind of all just got buffed up, and you know,
it's like
mean?
it's like
nothing.
It's like they said, how can we make this look better? We'll just go into Adobe Premiere and turn up the lighting.
Yeah, and
it really does.
Just remodel them.
Now it does. Some of them do look remodeled for sure. I mean, I would play this, but I don't
not remodeled, but like, you know, they just touched up the textures.
Yeah, agreed. See, that one
does look beautiful. The environment.
This one looks good. But the one that comes up, one of them that comes up, I remember, maybe it wasn't Vice City. One of them comes up and it's when the guy is talking and I'm like, that looks like, it still looks horrible. But you're right. That Vice City redo just now on the city was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick. Sick.
That looks like I can't wait to discover the hidden package behind the fucking sign.
Right.
For sure.
You think they'll have any new updates like the ghosts and shit, like ghosts or anything?
Maybe. And
aliens.
If we do, we may even see Bigfoot, or we may even get the hot coffee in San Andreas. So
I already know hot coffee's coming back.
Oh, I hope so. There's gonna be a fucking scene for sure.
You ready?
It's amazing that never got made.
It got remastered. Staff
right?
only.
It was made. Why didn't they remaster it? Yeah, wow.
I like this transition though, the Vegas transition. This is one of my favorite parts in GTA, and I love how they brought this back. This transition in this one is very awesome. I really love that.
Wow.
I can't wait to see. I know it's just so do you think it's going to be like GTA, the new GTA physics, or is it still going to be the old?
It's going to. Yes, I think it's going to be the old physics with updated mechanics for the controls. Because you remember when
piss people off.
But my logic for thinking that is, you remember when you downloaded San Andreas onto my Xbox and we tried to play it and I was like, I can't play this. The controls.
Then I got it.
Yeah, you had it right away. But I was like, I can't play this. The controls are horrible. Like, they're horrible. So my guess is the controls will be updated, but the physics are the same.
I hope not. I hope it's GTA, like the newer GTA 5 physics.
Man, that's
one can only hope. Yeah. So these look beautiful though, honestly.
No, they look cool. They look cool.
You might be right though. It could just be the straight like updated graphics, which it might piss a lot of people off. Dude.
It will, dude. It's just that's the one I was talking about. The guy with the cowboy hat when they do when the upgrade comes up on him, it still looks fucking garbage to me.
Yeah, GTA 3, all the GTA 3 things look bad, bro. No,
And
actually, this isn't even GTA. Yeah, I was
this
gonna say this is Vice City. My bad.
Yeah, you can tell because of his shirt, his Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, the blue Hawaiian shirt,
like the Florida shirt, you know.
Yeah.
But it still looks amazing, though. You know, with that said,
I'm more excited for Vice City, honestly.
Vice City is the one that I'm biggest on. I'll check out 3, but that's assuming any of this is going to be on Xbox One.
It's funny how they're showing this scene though, because this is the exact scene where the dude from
he
GTA
meets
3.
the guy from 3.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's such a good scene when he goes in when he beats the guy at the race and the girl like
Look at
still
that difference though. Okay. Right here.
That one's crazy. Okay, that upgrade on the car.
I wonder how Fat Carl's gonna look in HD.
I didn't even think about fat. Dude, I forgot that. Isn't this the only one that you can get him hella fat while you play the game?
You can be fat, dude, and he has different voice lines.
Yeah.
There's literally one where he's like, "Okay, I give up." Like,
dude. That's so dope. His weight made you depend on which audio you got.
I mean, you can get him hella buff, you can get hella skinny, you can be hella fat.
Yeah, dude, yeah, man, this game is yeah.
Not even the new GTAs do that anymore.
No, dude, San Andreas was one of a kind.
Of course.
I like how that one looked like a tweaker, though.
That's how it's gonna look.
How CJ looked like a tweaker.
Right.
That one's nuts. Okay, that one was pretty.
I like that one too.
The motorcycle.
Those
or this one.
That
yeah, me too.
Good.
Yeah, this is the one I really like.
The hair is pretty crazy,
and I like how they made the character. They added a semi 3D texture to the character.
Yeah, they have fingers now.
Yeah, it's not just like chops.
This next scene though, I really like when they go through it's the Vice City motorcycle one.
Oh yeah.
This one right here, the SWAT. Ooh, look at the SWAT. I forgot. That's when you have 5 stars. The taxi. That's beautiful.
It is. That looks pretty good.
That's remastered GTA.
Now you can actually see their faces.
Let me see this real quick. Yeah, look, they have all fingers. Like they have individual fingers now, but I think you're right. I think we're,
just updating
what I was saying, like the graph. I think the physics. I think they might keep the same physics.
Everything is going to be the exact same, except for the fucking graphics and probably the controls. Because if you think about it, the old controls don't make sense on the new Xbox One design control or the Xbox controllers.
Yeah.
Or PlayStation, even for that matter. It's just they have so many more features they could utilize to make the gameplay more smooth without changing anything. I can't imagine this is going to be much different than the original. And maybe there'll be new trophies. Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
That one looks good, too, of Carl.
Yeah.
Of CJ with everybody. They had to call it the definitive edition.
So, is this their way of not making GTA 6?
I think that this is their way of holding people over longer. For sure.
Because I totally agree with that. And it makes me mad. And what's hilarious is I showed my girlfriend this trailer, and she plays GTA 5 a lot.
Yeah, you tell me she's like obsessed with it.
And even she was like, that's cool, but where's GTA 6? And I was like, oh, don't ask me. I'm just a messenger.
See, she said the same thing I told you. If you look back, I asked the same thing. I was like, this is cool.
Where the fuck? Where's GTA?
6? Yeah, and you said the same shit too. You were like, this is cool, but where's 6? Like, we've already played those games so many times we can't count on 2 hands, let alone 2 hands and 2 feet.
It's cool for the next generation who's never touched any of these games, and I'm sure it'll make more Rockstar fans, like younger Rockstar fans, you know what I mean, experience the original GTA experience that a lot of us had, and kind of make them appreciate the newer games much more. But yeah, I don't loving this. Really glad they're making this. I'll probably buy it.
Same here. That is something that I want to play. It kind of sucks that they didn't show that there was no number 4 in there, but it's just a trilogy, so I get it.
I think they might do that next, and then
Yeah,
they'll make 6,
and they'll do
then they'll remake 5 again, and then they'll make 6.
No, actually, what they're gonna do is they're gonna release 4, right? And then they're gonna release a giant fucking collection of all 5 remade, for the new console, and then 6 will come out.
No. Okay, you have the right idea. They make the first 5 trilogy.
It'll be called Master Queef Collection,
and then they'll make all the other ones, the other weird ones they made, like Max Payne and Hitman, or they had a couple racing. They had a couple
racing games.
That ping pong game, remember, for Xbox 360, the release.
Oh my god, yeah.
What was the Manhunt? There you go. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a fake, but yeah.
No, I have. It's for free. You can get it for free.
They're gonna do those specials first, and then they're gonna release the Red Dead special again, and then
we'll get a teaser of number 6.
They'll do the remaster Mad Max series, and then they'll do some other games, remaster some other games they made. Yeah,
and then they'll make a documentary.
Documentary. 6, yeah.
Then they'll make a documentary, and then they'll do number 6. Look, I think that they realize that they're like, we would be fucking idiots to stop to make number 6, because number 5 is their cash cow.
Unless they make a new engine, I think they could still make 6 without.
I like your idea from last week. I like what you said last week about this, and maybe you were about to say this right now. I like the idea that you said last week, and I'm 100% behind this. Make number 6 and just make number 5 the new GTA multiplayer. Online. Yeah, the new online. Make GTA Online, GTA 5. Make number 6 and then slowly integrate it the way you did 5, but until it's right.
And guess what, dude? Make it crossplay, because you know what? They could. I mean, Back 4 Blood is crossplay.
Yeah.
Do it. Make it crossplay and just make everybody happy. Make everybody, no matter what console you're playing with. Let the consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, and even PCs.
Yeah.
Let them figure out the crossplay.
Agreed.
Make it crossplay though, or what I mean.
No, I agree.
Let them figure out the networking that comes with it. But as long as you could have people from GTA 5 and GTA 6, if you could do people playing on Xbox and Xbox One, even though they're both separate worlds. We're in the new world where Xbox One players can play with PS4 players if they wanted to, even PC players.
Yeah, I play crossplay all the time on Rocket League, so I know exactly.
So, just do that and do the same thing you did. And if you're scared of losing customers or like losing whatever it is, do the same thing for GTA 6 online or whatever for this one. Nobody's gonna stop playing.
Yeah, dude, just do. Your idea is literally. I'm not lying. I am almost certain your idea is going to be the prediction of how 6 is going to go. I think that they're going to leave GTA 5 as a multiplayer tool, the multiplayer, I don't know, platform.
Yeah.
And then they're going to make number 6, and it will be quite some time before 6 fully integrates into GTA Online, because it's ridiculous. And the crossplay idea is 100% on. The idea that they're not even announcing anything with 6, but they're just giving us all the old shit. I definitely feel like they're
stalling.
I think they're stalling, but I think they're in the process of making it. I do think that they've started making it.
Yeah, true.
I do feel that way.
I would have to
don't think
hope
we're ready.
I would have to hope, and maybe we aren't ready, and maybe it's a good or bad thing that we have to wait. But I'm really excited to hopefully hear maybe this time next year to get any GTA 6 news, because it's been like 6 years since we've heard anything new. Because I mean, Red Dead is the newest thing we've got from Rockstar, but other than that, I'm sure they made like some things here and there. Yeah. But I mean, Red Dead's still pretty awesome. I fucking love Red Dead.
Yeah, I love that.
That's honestly one of the most environmental to detail things. If you want to like,
dude, I this is gonna sound crazy to people, but I had never, if it wasn't for Red Dead 2, I would never have played Witcher 3. But Red Dead 2, I know they came out at different times. It's just that's the order I fucking played them in. Uh Red Dead 2 was the first time I played a game where hunting was fun.
Yeah.
Where I would actually go out and hunt.
Exactly what you mean.
You know what I like, and you would go and get the rare breeds, and like
you start getting the skins and stuff.
Yeah, and then I would get excited about going into town and like selling or going and turning them into the lady on the mountain who would make you hunt those big fucking white ones.
Yeah,
the albino ones that she was like for a challenge. It was like a side mission. Red Dead was nuts. That game was truly nuts. If anybody ever asked me which one's better though, GTA or Red Dead, I could honestly not tell you because I don't think that they're on the same playing field. I think that they're great at both of them are the equal level of greatness for two different reasons.
So I have this thing that the Rockstar, that GTA Red Dead fans put together.
Yeah.
They share the same universe. And if you do Red Dead 2, they have a thing where the dude there's a time traveler and he says he's part of the group. And if you do a side mission in GTA 5, he's Michael, his character, he's the one he joins that group. And that's how they know that you share the same universe.
God,
and
you're
then
right.
In Red Dead 2, you see like some little thing, the whole thing going to.
No, you're right. They totally have crossovers.
It's super cool to think about. But I guess just to kind of round this off and like finish this off, what are you excited for this? Are you somewhat excited for the
remaster?
Yeah,
the trilogy. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Because it gives me an excuse to not only rebuy the games again for what the 10th fucking time, but also I'm excited to replay all three's fucking storyline, and actually be like, okay, I want to experience this in new quality for like I'm a geek with the GTA shit, so like
hopefully they kind of like have like they could kind of tie more their storyline together. You know what I mean? Maybe there's something that happened like that you never saw before in the older games. So they're like, oh, maybe we could throw this from GTA. Like we were talking about GTA 4 and number 3, or something in San Andreas from that we never had before, and that's in number 5 that we could reference in this remaster for San Andreas. So that's something like that, or even in Vice City, if number 6 will be in Vice City.
Yeah,
because remember everybody was saying they were working on something that's going to include all of the things. Well, this is the thing that they were doing.
You know,
includes all of the maps.
That's super true. That's super true. That's a little alarming, actually. That's a good point. They were saying that, and you're totally right. This is something that includes all the maps that were like. So basically what you just said is this potentially deletes any of the rumors that the GTA 6 was going to be all of the maps combined.
Yeah,
or this is an Easter egg of it.
There you go.
Yeah, what would be. Now, Rockstar is known for putting, like, if you go the extra mile in the campaigns and shit, they'll give you a little extra juice, bonus. It would be really cool if you beat all 3 of these games and there was a GTA 6 hidden, like a GTA 6 Easter egg, but you had to beat
so sick.
But but you had to beat all 3 of them. Like, I'd be about that. I wouldn't even care if it meant 100% or not. I'd be like, I'm gonna 100%.
So there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna do it, and there's gonna be a whole fucking forum online community dedicated to like finding out the secrets.
Yeah, and people like me and you are going to abuse those forums.
Exactly,
and
bro.
But I mean, I doubt that's the case. I really do. But if that is the fucking case, holy shit! Like that will really I will re-fall back in love with Rockstar.
Yeah, they're like a Easter egg within the Easter egg within the Easter egg, like for the fans.
And as soon as one person discovers it, when they'll be like, GTA 6 is coming out.
I gotta buy this now.
So hell yeah, I'm excited to play it.
Yeah, I am too, man. And I'm glad,
like you said, number 3, Vice City looks crazy,
dude. So does San Andreas. I'm really excited because I did the remastered version on Xbox, that the one you can get that's for Xbox 360, but it's literally the phone ported onto Xbox, so it's a shitty version. But
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see, like you said, all of them. But thank you so much for being on here. Really
Yeah, hell
appreciate
yeah.
it. Uh, don't forget to, if you made it this far, you're freaking awesome. Don't forget to check out the channel. Tons more content. Do all that stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out the description. Cultcanon's channel. Heck yeah, heck yeah. And we got lots more to come. Schnerdcast.